Has anyone got an idea for today? Because I haven't thought about
Well,
it.
today's the 5th anniversary of my accident,
Oh, is it? Oh
Right.
my God.
and
Wow.
but it's
God.
also um the lesson today's lesson in the course is really cool, and it's I choose the joy of God instead of pain. Instead of pain, is that what doesn't sound right now? Yeah, I
Wow.
choose the joy of God instead of pain,
That's
and
amazing, isn't it?
it's
Beautiful.
Wow.
it's really like when you read the text of it, it's so like appropriate to my the accident and everything, and Alicia
Wow.
and everything. So yeah, maybe just joy, or just choosing
Yeah.
joy over pain or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just that whole
Yeah.
frequency of see what comes through. Wow. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I'll just do the mute then. So I'm feeling this message or calling to expand, to really expand out as if we were made of filaments, rainbow colored filaments, and each of them stretches out right round the world, right far, far into maybe not into space, but into beingness. And each one is touching someone else's filament somewhere. So there's an amazing process of reconnection. And we don't have to know who we're connecting to. On one level, we don't have to know, but on another, we do. And these filaments are so fine. They're so light and fine that nothing can limit them. They have absolute power to connect. And there's millions of them that create our whole being. And we feel how they're coming from our absolute source, completely untainted by any darkness, any ego, any guilt or fear or anger. They come from the very depths of us. And we're just focusing on that now, on what those depths are, where we come from. Just allowing ourselves to be there. Almost bypassing the mind and thoughts and ideas. Just being in that source of everything. You're feeling it like an undercurrent, like a river almost, a sea, a deep, deep sea. And every drop is made of love. And love is all there is. It fills everything. It soothes and it cleanses and it heals. And there's such peace. Our whole being is filled with it. We can feel how the filaments that stretch out, they naturally carry that love, carry that flow, cleansing flow. To everyone all around us. So there's a feeling, maybe a challenging feeling, of mixing in, of fully sharing our love through a million filaments, expanding outwards. And as they touch, they share the love, they share that flow because it's reciprocal. So we feel how, as we're flowing it out, it's flowing back in. And it's the same flow. And I don't try to understand that in terms of direction. We can understand the feeling of it. It's a simultaneous expansion. The giving is the receiving. We're going to let go of any limitations we have about understanding that. Right now, we're going to understand what that means. We're asking for higher wisdom. We don't have to try because we're receiving that wisdom right now. Giving is receiving. And that's who we are. That's our will. We can feel the joy of remembering, rediscovering over again who we are. Knowing that doubt and fear can't exist in this truth. And feeling how each filament, finding its connection, opens our heart and our being a little bit more. It reminds us of the beauty of the world and the infinite possibilities. That this is reality. We don't have to invest in anything else. And we feel how deeply dependent we are on our connections. And how right that is. That we're one family. And we can only grow and remember and breathe as one. And everyone is invited. And everyone is love at this, in this reality. And we're determined to see that every day, just as we feel it now. And we know that challenges in the physical world are only there to show us what matters, that this matters. There's nothing outside of this love and this togetherness, this solidarity. And there's no part of us that's afraid of this. No part of us that doesn't believe in it. Because it is what it is. Well, just let this feeling of giving and receiving, this one whole feeling, fill our whole being, our whole body, physical body, every cell. And our mind, fill every thought. So we no longer feel separate from our spirit, which is that. We have the power to always choose this, to be aware of this. Because we know it's always there. And we have the power to allow this to direct us, guide us, make every choice with nothing interfering. We're going to bring this dedication, this steadfast certainty now into the physical world as we open our eyes. You don't have to change. I only have a few minutes now. If anybody wants to share.
Yeah, it's so peaceful.
It was very. How did you feel the giving and receiving? Did you feel it differently?
I just felt this beingness, just that was an absolute certainty
Mm,
of just everything is just being the being of God.
mm. It's amazing how when you're in that sort of way, like everything is the same feeling. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it all aligns somehow.
Yeah, it really resonated, that thing of it going both ways. I was thinking of exactly, was I talking to you about that actually, Cammy, on the phone or not? Because I
I
can't,
don't think so. Not.
no, maybe it was, I can't remember anyway. Yeah, because there's that lesson, the few lessons ago is like, just describes it exactly. It really sort of
Mm,
goes into that, how it's the sort of, it's, and I really like because that lesson, it happened to be like a, sorry, I'm going back to my numerology obsession now. It was like a 7 one, so it's like the crown chakra, and I always think of that as like the sort of opening between the kind of body or the separateness and the spirit. And it really like like when you open it, it comes in and it goes out, like it goes both ways. Like,
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
just what that feeling
Yeah,
of love is like. Is when you feel love, it doesn't like it goes in both directions. It's
exactly. It's
not
like,
like,
yeah, it's like something kind of filling up with water, and but there's still flow in the water, but it's
In
yeah,
fact, more than it goes in both, it grows in both directions.
kind of radiates, I suppose. Yeah, that's how it describes it, like light that kind of
yeah.
radiates inward and outward.
I don't know if we can even really understand it in a sort of linear way
No,
anyway.
no.
I think it probably doesn't make sense in our dimension as much as it would.
I
Yeah.
really resonated with this too, Camille.
Yeah.
And I learned something. I'm being guided by something in here. And
Wow.
I really needed it. So thank you so much.
That's great.